So I have ordered a new toy and I'm going to tell you all about it, and I'm sure you'll see it on the channel once I get it and work with it a little bit. But before that, I want to talk about the other toys I've been using and why I ordered this one. So the toy I'm talking about is a rifle. So I have one on order. It's not really anything crazy once we go through the specs, um, but it should be very nice. Now, uh, previously, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I use the Aero Precision stuff, which quite frankly is not designed to hold up to someone like me. I think that's fair to say. I don't think anyone would dispute that. It's like you can use Aero Precision if you want, but that's not really for you. Now, I later got on the BCM stuff. Mr. Caldefor was nice enough to get me in touch with BCM, and they sent me a couple of guns. They did, and that was just like a drug dealer giving you a taste because now I've just been buying those things and using them and haven't had any problems. Their stuff is it's the philosophy that I want. It's like it's nothing really gaudy or over the top. It's just simple stuff that works pretty well. So I like the BCM stuff, but I'm willing to try other stuff. So there's this one guy that I know. I won't say how exactly, but I met a guy who's a big time nerd with the rifles, as far as building them and like making sure they're all spec'd perfectly and this and that. It's just I met a guy that I considered a rifle nerd, so I approached him and I'm like, "You build me a rifle that's right. That's the way you want it." And we had some discussion, what do I like? What do I want? And then he spec'd out a rifle and he's been building it. So I'll uh, I'll go through it. So I've got a 14.5 mid-length upper with a Criterion chrome line barrel. It's on a 13-inch M-LOK handguard. Okay, so the barrel there, obviously that's a brand that everyone tells me is like, hey, those are really good. So it's going to be, I don't know if it's like the best barrel, but it's like that's a very good barrel for you. It's going to hold up pretty well. Now the lower receiver being put on there is interesting. I don't have one yet. It's the Radian ADAC Ambi billet lower, and it has an Ambi safety as well. So I haven't used the Radian lower yet, but I'm told that I will not need a bad lever with it. Now I do use bad levers on my rifles. Uh, Makes it way more gooder for locking the bolt back and way more gooder for reloading, in my opinion. So I do like using bad levers, but I'm told with the Radian lower I will not need one uh, because of the features on there. And it's like, yep, cool, sounds good to me. I'm happy to try that. Now, the muzzle device being put on the gun is a three prong, which I know that's kind of a weird choice for a lot of people. I do shoot the three prong device a lot. I like it. I like how it snaps. It has this. It snaps pretty good. So for training, I like it's really enforcing mount and connection on the rifle, and I can always throw a suppressor on there if I want to. There's some other stuff. He's got a spare bolt, a headspace bolt, a gas ring set, spare cam pin, spare extractor. Okay, so he's sending some spare parts. Recoil system tune kit, Springco recoil spring and buffer tuned for RC2 performance, only used when shooting 100% suppressed. So he'll give me I think a second set of springs for when I throw a can on the gun. That's very nice. And then we have the two-stage SSAE trigger, the Geissele triggers. I have the two-stage Geissele SSAs in a bunch of rifles, and what are you going to say about it? It's a good trigger. So that's the gun. That homeboy specced out and is building for me. It'll be a shade over 2 grand to get it done. And again, I approached him. I'm like, yeah, I want one built the way you say, and yeah, that's going to be what's coming. I think it'll be good. I think it'll just be uneventful shooting it. I'll be like, wow, this it's nice. It shoots well, and it is uneventful. That's what I'm anticipating. But we'll see. I can't wait to get it.